What's up, guys? Super Ninja here to do a episode review. In about an hour, I'm gonna do Dragon Ball Z Kai review, but that's not what this is. Wait, is he really gonna do this? I thought he said he wasn't. I thought he would say he wasn't really caught up with One Piece. I guess he's doing this. One Piece episode 517 review. We go to New World. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, we go to New World. Yes, I kind of lied to you guys because I didn't really want to review One Piece because like the hate that they gave, like whatever. I didn't really want to review it, and I just want to say like I really wasn't caught up, but I finally got caught up somehow because I remember, and it was in June. I was not caught up, but I constantly kept watching. I watched it. I watched it at my school during advisory. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I watched it during advisory. And we got 30 minutes, and episodes are like 23. So I finished that episode, going to a little bit of that episode, and I constantly kept doing that. And surprisingly, I'm caught up, but I'm not really caught up into the recent episode 523. But I am caught up to the point where I just finished 518 on 519. But I want to review 517 because this is starting a new arc. We get to start a new arc. I get to start really fresh. I don't care what people say like, oh, why are you ruining this episode? It's so old. I don't give a fuck. I want to review this episode because I like it. It was super cool. One Piece is the shit. I don't know if it's better than Naruto. Naruto's my favorite anime of all time. But One Piece is definitely somewhere around there. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh, actually, no. Without further ado, we go to review One Piece, episode 517. Let's get it. Alright, so this episode was great. It started off with Luffy. You already know he was at he was training. He was trained by this master. I forgot his name. He was there. The master. Apparently, the master left 6 months before he left, and then because Luffy was supposed to train for 2 years, so he left Luffy for 6 months training by himself. That's what he did. Luffy, he was talking to himself like, "Oh, I can't believe it was 2 years and whatnot." Luffy looks the same, by the way. He looks the same. So Luffy picks up his hat, and it's all snowy and everything. We got snow all over. Picks up a hat, put it on there, and I'm like, oh, that's G mode. That's G mode. I mean, it's really great to see Luffy. I mean, he's back. He's back. Yeah, I mean, he got the scar on his chest, acting all extra cool and shit. It's been 2 years after Whitebeard, the whole Navy, blah, blah, blah thing. And then we see a couple bears, and there's like these giant bears. And then they're all fighting over a piece of chicken or some ribs or something like that. They're fighting over something. And then Luffy was like, stop. Because they were going to go eat this girl. And he was like, stop. She's my friend. And Luffy was like saying like, oh, dude, I wish I could eat you big bears or lions or whatever. And they were like, what? What? I thought we were friends. You look so delicious. But since you're my friends, I can't do that. Luffy is kind of like Toriko. Whatever he sees, he eats. I mean, that's kind of weird. Sorry if it's all blurry. It'll come back to normal soon. Actually, let me restart that. Alright. We should get started. Alright, let's go. Yeah, what else happened? I kind of forget, damn, because I watched this episode, like, what? Late, later on, like, around, like, 12 o'clock at school. So, yeah, so we see him, and Luffy is like, oh, I gotta go. We're about to go set sail for this ship. And, all his friends are really sad. And then apparently there's this girl that want to marry Luffy. She's like, oh, let me marry you, please, please. I'm like, shit. Luffy is like, I'm not going to marry you. Because, Luffy's like 20 or something. I forget how old he is. But he like 16 to 20, so he ain't going to marry yet. Then we see some, and then I think we head out to the bar, which is around like Sanjo, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But that's where they're all supposed to meet. And then apparently we get to see, first we get to see Zoro. And Zoro's at the bar, and he's like, oh, wait, nobody's here? Because Zoro's the first one to come in there, because it's been 2 years, and everybody's supposed to recruit and meet there. And Zoro's the first one, but since Zoro's the first one, nobody was there. And then at the bar, later on at the bar, a couple weeks at the bar, no, 10 days, I think, maybe 10 days, I'm not sure. Nami's there sitting down. She's like, oh, I'm waiting for somebody. She got a drink in her hand and shit. And next thing you know, I come in this bitch, and I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm watching, and as you know, I see Luffy. and I see Anami, and I see what's this other nigga name, and this other nigga name. Oh, and Usopp, I think I see Usopp. Whatever. But that's late. I don't. Oh, then I see these niggas. I'm like, okay. Next, you know, these are some fake Straw Hats. These are the fake Straw Hats, and I get pissed off. And that these niggas are fat. They ugly. I mean, ooh, shit. The fake Nami short. She got dude. She got some gigolo on the side. And then you know what? And then, you know, these Straw Hats, everybody was like, oh, they back. And apparently the fake Straw Hats were trying to recruit some more pirates and shit because, I don't know why, but they were trying to recruit some more. And they're recruiting, and everybody's happy to see, you know, Luffy and shit. But it turns out Luffy's an asshole. He's basically an asshole. You know, he's shooting people for no apparent reason. He like, oh, this shit says, you said 50 million. This shit says 7 million. I'ma shoot you. Boom. I mean, that was some bullshit. I mean, I didn't like how that was a fake Luffy, but at least Luffy set him straight in episode 18, episode 518, which I will review very soon, maybe after this. I'm planning on doing this other video, but whatever. Let's continue on with the review. And then Luffy, the fake Luffy, the fat Luffy, is saying like, "Oh, pretty lady." He was talking to Nami like, "Hey, pretty lady, come sit with me." And he like, "Nah." She's like, "I'm gonna tell you one time. I wait for somebody. You no match for me and shit." And then she got. I think he put out a gun. And then freaking Usopp come over here. This nigga all buff and shit. He come over here and he says something like green shot or something like that. And he's like these plants and shit. And then Nami was hugging Usopp with his big ass, long ass nose like Pinocchio, and he was like, "Oh, you blossom too." You know, it was really funny. I mean, this episode was great. I'm so glad to see them back. You know, I'm so glad I'm almost caught up with One Piece. But yeah, you know, they're going all happy and shit. And that's my sis back there. I'm all happy because I got caught up with One Piece. What was I saying? Oh, he's happy, and he's saying, like, I'm no longer the weakling out of the bunch, Nami and Chopper, and he's just like, this dude's ripped. This dude's ripped, dude. He got muscles right here, muscles right here, muscles right here. He's fucking ripped.
What?
And then, something happened. I think, Usopp, he still had them, like, with this plant, and as you know, there was, like, he created a cloud, and the whole cloud just blew up. It blew up with them inside it, and next you know they came out alive, and there was like, and the fat Luffy and the fake Straw Hat crew was like, go find them, and you know he was going and walking, and next you know we see this nigga Chopper. We also see Sanji. I keep forgetting him because he wasn't really the main character. He was the main character, but he was alright. Oh yeah, and they all have beards except for Zoro. They all have beards, which is pretty cool. Yeah, beards, mustache beards. They all have beards, really. Except Zoro. Zoro got this like cut eye, but that happened in 518, which I can't spoil it. If you guys haven't seen it, watch One Piece. Damn. Okay. They all have beards right here. We get to see Sanji, and Sanji all happy like, oh, finally I get to be with real ladies. Apparently he got driven or shit. He was shipping and he was with a ship with she-males. And he was like, fine, I can see real ladies with big tits and everything. And he hears that Nami and Robin, it might be not Nami and Robin, Nico Robin, whatever, might be on this island. And he comes like, oh, wait for me, and I love you guys. And you know, he goes over there. Then we get to see Chopper, crazy ass, looks the same. I mean, they all look the same, kind of. I mean, they still got the same resemblance, which is really cool because I knew the time skip was kind of gonna fuck them up, but it really didn't. Which I'm kind of happy because I would not want to see them grow up a lot. Awesome time skip. Yeah, we can see Chopper all happy and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Chopper is really funny. I love him because he's like a funny ass character along with Luffy, and you know Red's kind of serious and shit. That's why I like to rewatch the Alabasta arc. I mean, that's why I like to rewatch movie 8 because it's really cool. Cause that's the only One Piece thing I have besides the books. But yeah, we see Chopper. And then he sees some cotton candy, and you know he goes go get it. And then Luffy comes back, the real Luffy. Luffy comes back with a big ass bag, like rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying? He comes back and he hits the fake Luffy. And then the fake Luffy just falls on the ground like boom. You know, like he really fat. He falls on the ground. He's like boom. And yeah, what else happened? Oh yeah, he falls on the ground, and then he's like, wait, and then the real Luffy's like, what? And then it's like to be continued. I'm like, oh shit, we about to go in episode 518. I'm so fucking happy. I'm reviewing these episodes. 517 review. That is it. That is what happened. Yeah, man. I'm sorry this took too long, but I'm just on happy mode. I'm happy. All right, I'm finally caught up with One Piece. Well, no, I keep saying that, but I'm really not. Well, I'm finally caught up to the new arc. I'm gonna say that, and when I get caught up, I'm gonna review these episodes. I don't care what anybody says, like, oh, you need to start reviewing the new episodes that come out. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm gonna review these episodes because I like One Piece, and yeah. So that was the end of the review, and until then, I'll see you guys later. And if you guys want, I will review episode 518. Yeah, I'm gonna review it after this, because Dragon Ball Z Kai doesn't start until 8, so I have to watch that. Yeah, so I can review it. Episode 8, 9. Series is almost done. But yeah, till then, peace out, guys.